Welcome to My Skills, My Future, a career mentoring platform. In this session, we mainly focusing on allegation and mixtures topic. In the last session, we had covered the basic introduction part on allegations topic. So those, if anyone has missed those video, try to watch that video and then come to this video. So, because understanding of basics regarding the topic of allegation is very much helpful in solving the problems of allegations topic here. So, in this session, we primarily focusing on the problems which were asked in the previous examination question. So, we are mainly focusing on the PYQ questions which were asked in the very recent exams here. Let us try to solve some questions or how to approach the questions within a short time to get the answers and to get and in order to save time in the examination we are trying to see here, and majority of the problems we are trying to solve by using dearer and cheaper method that we already explained in the last session in the introduction part here. If anyone had missed those videos, try to watch that video and come to this session. Meanwhile, you can also follow us on social media platforms here. Those are provided here. And let us start with the first question here. And here is the first question. And what is the question means? In what ratio should a coffee powder costing 2500 be mixed with a coffee powder costing 1500 so that the cost of a mixture is 2250? What he gave is he gave a coffee powder one the cross price is 2000 rupee. Okay, this is in rupees per kg here, and okay, coffee powder 2 is 1500 rupees per kg here, and the median value he gave it as and he mixed this coffee powder 1 and coffee powder 2, and after mixing these two coffee powders, that shopkeeper is selling that mixture for 2200 rupees per kg. As I said in the previous session that in order to apply the allegation rule, all the units must be in same. If the units are not same, we need to maintain or you need to convert the unit to be same here. So this is in rupees per kg, this is in rupees per kg, and this is also in rupees per kg. So now we can apply the allegation rule here. So what you need to is, so this was a dearer quantity and this was a cheaper quantity and this was a median value here. So dearer minus mean value, dearer minus mean value, what you will get? Dearer minus mean value, you will get the value as 250 here, and mean value minus cheaper quantity, mean value minus a cheaper quantity will get the value of how much means we'll get the value of 750 here, and if we eliminate the common numbers present here, 0 0 and get cancelled, 25 ones and 25 threes get cancelled. So the in what ratio we need to mix this coffee powder 1 and 2 in order to sell this one for 2250 means we need to mix that one in a 3 is to 1 ratio. So the answer for this particular problem will be 3 is to 1. So this is by solving with the shortcut approach here. So in general method, how to solve this one, sir? So in general method we can solve like this one. So let us assume there are x kgs of coffee powder that cost 2500, and there are y kgs of coffee that has to be sold for 1500, and these two are mixed and sold it for 2250. And if we simplify this equation we'll get the value as like this. So if we rearrange this equation, 2500 minus 2050 of x will be equals to y into 2250 minus 1500, and if we rearrange this equation, x by y value will get it as 750 divided by 250. In this also we'll get the ratio as a 3 is to 1. So we'll get the, so we need to mix this x and y or coffee powder 1 and coffee powder 2. We need to mix it in 3 is to 1 ratio. Then only you will be able to that mixture for 2250. This was a general approach method here. General approach method. Suppose if you feel this one also easy to get the answer, try to follow this one. But majority of the questions can be solved by this machine. Is easy to get the answers here. I hope you are clear with this explanation, and we are moving to one more problem in this today's session. Okay, this is about what you given. The question is the average salary of all the staff in an office of corporate office is 5,000. So all the staff average salary is rupees 5,000 year, and the average so in this all the staff there are some officers and there are some remaining employees here, rest of the employees. So the officer's salary gave it as a 14,000 year, and the rest of the salary gave it as a 4,000 year. Next, what he asked in the question, okay, there are a total number of, okay, there are a total of 500 employees here. There are a total of 500 employees. What he asked in the question, the number of officers. So we need to find the number of officers in that particular company. So he gave the data related to the average monthly salaries or average salaries of each persons you are given. So first we take the officers here, and we take the rest of the employees here, and then in the middle we will take about the all the employees here. So what is the average salary of officers? The average salary of officers is 14,000, and the rest of the people's salary was 4,000. And if we combine all of them average salary was 5,000. And if we apply the dearer and cheaper method here is so this was a dearer one, and this was cheaper one, and this was a median value. Dearer minus mean value, dearer d minus m will get the value of how much, means will get the value of 9,000 here. And 5,000 minus, okay, mean value minus cheaper value will get the value of we'll get the value how much, means we'll get the value of 1,000. And if we eliminate the common numbers present here, it will be like 1:9 ratio. So this will become what, a 10 parts value, 10 parts value. And so we'll get here what is, so this ratio is what, a number of employees ratio, number of employees ratio. So there are one part of officers and 9 parts of rest of the employees here. So totally there are 10 parts of employees, and the number of employees here as given in the question is 500, which means one part will be equals to 50. So what he asked in the question, the number of officers. Yes, so the number of officers is one part, that is 1 into 50, that will be equals to 50. So the number of officers in that particular corporate house is 50 here. I hope we are clear with this explanation, and we are moving to the next question here. And this was the next question. What he gave in the question is the average weight of the boys. Okay, there are some boys are given, and the average weight of boys gave it as 69.3 kgs here, and that of girls in the same class. In the same class, the girls are of 59.4 kgs here. And if the average weight of all the boys and girls, okay, in the median we are we are combining both boys and girls here, and after combining it will be like 63.8 here. You can see here. So this median value will be lies in between the dearer value and the cheaper value. So you can do so this after applying that this dearer and cheaper value, what he asked in the question, the percentage of number of boys and the girls. So we need to find the percentage of boys in that particular class here. So after applying this dearer and cheaper method is 69.3 minus 63.8, what you will get. So let us try to calculate here. 69.3 minus 63.8 here, and here 13, and 13 minus 8 will be like 5, and 68 minus 63 will be of 5, so it will be like a 5.5. And 63.8 minus 5.94, it will be like 63.8 minus 59.4, it will be like a 4, and it will be like 4.4, it will be like 4.4. So here if I eliminate the point here, it will be like 44 and 55. So in this also 11 table was common here. 11 fours and 11 fives get cancelled. 11 fives get cancelled. So we'll get the boys to girls ratio here, that is a 4 is to 5. And what he asked in the question, the percentage of boys in that particular class. So the total there are 9 parts in that particular class, and out of 9 parts, 4 parts are boys here, 4 out of 9. So what is 4 out of 9? So 1 by 9 is nothing but 11 1 by 9. 11 by 9 is nothing but 11 1 by 9. So into 4 we will get as 44 4 by 9. So 44 4 by 9. So this how to remember the 9 1 by 9 multiples and 1 by 11 multiples. We already discussed it in the percentages topic very clearly. So 1 by 9 value will be equals to 1 by, okay, 11 1 by 9. and here it is for 4 by 9 value will be 44 4 by 9. So the answer for this particular problem will be 44 4 by 9. Suppose if it is asked about girls, the girls will be like 55 5 by 9. So but in this question he asked about the percentage of number of boys in that particular class here. So that will be 44 4 by 9 percentage. And let us move to the next question here. Okay, this will be the next question. The cost price of two watches. Okay, there are two watches, watch 1 and watch 2 here, and both the cost will be 840 here. And one watch, okay, watch 1 was sold at a 16%. Okay, in terms of profit we need to take the positive symbol, and in terms of loss you need to take the negative symbol. So remember these 2 points here. If profit was given in the question, we need to take a positive symbol. If loss was given in the question, we need to take the negative symbol here. So what is given the question? One is sold at a profit of 16 percentage here. One is sold at a 16 percentage profit, and other is at a loss of 12 percentage here. And there is no loss or gain in the whole transaction. So if no gain was given here, so we need to take it as a zero here. So on these two watches, you get no loss or gain. So the median value will be zero. Sir, zero is not like, if we observe here from minus 12 to 16, the zero value lies in between those two values only. Then what he asked in the question? Cost price of watches. So if you remember or not, while giving the introduction about, so if it is of profit or profit and the median value is also profit, and at the end we'll get the cost price ratio. Suppose if it is loss also, if it is loss also, if it is loss also, or no profit or loss also, we'll get the, at the end we'll get the cost price ratio only here. In this also, if we apply the dearer and cheaper method here, is it will be like 16 and it will be like 0. So this will be dearer and this will be cheaper, and this will be the median value. Dearer minus mean value will get 16 here. Mean value minus of minus a cheaper value, that will be, will get it as a 12 here. And if we eliminate the common number present in these two values, 4 threes and 4 fours get cancelled here. So this will be like 7 parts. So that 7 parts value will get it as 840, which means one part will be equals to 120. And what he asked in the question, the cost price of the watch shopkeeper gain. So the shopkeeper gains on this 16%. So this what is the ratio we are getting? We are getting 3 parts value here. So one part value getting 120 here, and 3 parts value will be 360 here. So the cost price of the article which was sold on 16% profit was 360 here. So that is presented in option A. I hope you are clear with this explanation, and we are moving to the next set of problem here. Okay, this is the next kind of problem. What is given the question? The population of a village was 9,800. So that a village consists of a population of 9,800 in a year with an increase. So this contains male population and female population. Some similar answer, but in this problem we are considering only male and female here. So in this particularly males are increased by 8% and females are increased by 5%, and the population of the village become, so after that the population of the village will become 10,458 here. So initially the population of the village was 9,800. After a year that the population will become what, 10,458. So how much it is increased? So the population of the village is increased by 658 here. So after 1 year, so this was both male and female year. And what is the number of males in the village before increase? So we need to find the number of males present in the village before increase. But if we can see here, I told one point in the introduction part here. In order to apply the allegation concept, you need to maintain all or must be in the same units. If the units are not same, we need to convert them into same units here. Suppose see here, if we are given it as a 8 percentage and 5 percentage. Suppose here also if we are having percentage, some percentage increase here, then you can easily find here. But getting this 658 is how much percentage is, it somehow difficult for us. So that's why what we are trying to do is, we are trying to convert this 8 percentage is 8 percentage is value of 9,008 or 9,800, and is what percentage of 8%. So 8 percentage of 9,800 and value we need to find. So here 1 percentage value is 98, 1 percentage value is 98, and we need to find 8 percentage value. So this 8 percentage value will be 784. and this 1% value will be 98, and this 5% value will be 490 here, and we are having the increase after 1 year, that is a 658 year, 658 year. Now we can apply this allegation here. Why? Because this is also male population, this is female population, and this is the combined increase of male and female population here. And if we apply the allegation approach here, 784 minus 658, that will give us 126, and 5, okay, 658 minus 490, that will give us 168. And if we calculate the common numbers present here, what we'll get, we'll get the ratio as a 28 is to 21, so that will be equals to 49 parts. That 49 parts value will be equals to how much? Means 9800, which means one part will be equals to 200. What he asked in the question, the number of males before increase here, the number of males before increase was 28 parts. 28 parts value we need to find, so one part value will be 200 in here. So 28 into 2 will be, that will be equals to 5600. So the number of males before the increase in that particular village was 5600 in here. I hope you are clear with this problems on allegations topic here. So this is about today's session. Let us try to yourself these two questions and post your answers in the comment section. We'll meet in the next session with one more interesting topic on aptitude and reasoning to section. Thank you for watching this session. Have a good day. We'll meet in the next session.